Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Colourpop makeup tutorial. So this look here, I used almost all Colourpop products. Some of my face products weren't, but this is using mainly products from their Phase 1 Spring Nectar collection. I'm super excited to show you guys this look. It's been like my favorite go-to lately, this eye look, this eyeshadow, oh my gosh. So if you want to see how I got this look, and just keep on watching. Okay, so sorry if I'm looking off to the side a little bit. My mirror is right there. Oh, my mirror is just off to the side, so let's get my hair out of the way. So I will say I'm not using all Colourpop products today. As you know, I only have a limited quantity of them. So I will be using other blushes, bronzers, a new cream eyeshadow, and just because there's only 4 shades in here and they're all quite similar, just range from like light to dark, I'm going to be using the Tarteist Pro palette, just probably 1 or 2 shades from here to add a little bit more like brown to the look. So yeah, I'm going to take this fluffy brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to go in first with the shade Issues, and that's going to be my transition shade for today. So yeah, this shade I just like to blend directly into my crease, almost over my lid a little bit. This is just going to be the best to blend out absolutely everything. Now I'm going to quickly jump into the Tarteist Pro palette, and I'm just going to take the shade Bold, which is a really light neutral transition shade, and I'm just going to put that more into the crease than I did the last shadow. This is just to bring a little bit of brown into the look, a little bit more of a neutral look. This is the eye look that I've been wearing all the time lately. This is the same eye look I've been using with this palette since I got it. So yeah. And I'm going to take this brush from BH Cosmetics, which is just a little bit more precise. We're going to go into the next shade here, which is Centerfold. So I'm just going to take that same BH Cosmetics brush and the Tarte palette and go back in with just a little bit of Bold. Just tone it down very slightly, bring a little bit more neutral tones into the look. I'm going to take this little tiny blending brush from EcoTools. I'm going to go in with the last shade or the darkest matte shade from this palette, Slim Fit. So it's the darkest orangey red one here, and that's literally just going on my outer corner. But it's going to be a little blown out because we are going to go in with one more shade after this. Okay, so before I finish with all the eyeshadows and like deepening it up a little bit more, I'm going to go in with the base for my lid shade. So this is not a Colourpop product, but it is a new product to me and I have been loving it, and I think that it just complements this type of look so well. So this is one of the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. So this is what it looks like here. I'm sure you've seen this on YouTube recently. Jaclyn Hill just did a tutorial with a different shade. This is the shade Rose Gold Retro. So you open it up and it's got like a kind of a long doe foot applicator. Let me do a little swatch because look how incredible. One swipe. Did you see that? One swipe. So what I'm going to do is I put this kind of all over my lid, and then I gently blend out the edges with this Smashbox brush. That's mostly dry. I'm still going to tilt my head a little bit, but we're going to go back with that tiny brush, and I'm going to take the shade Edgy, which is a really warm kind of light brown in the Tarte Pro palette, and that's going to be my outest like corner color. And I'm going to move on to the lower lash line, and I'm not going to talk as I'm doing it, but I'm just going to use the same eyeshadows from darkest to light, kind of on the inner corner. So I'm going to add a little bit of the metallic shade called Take a Break on top of that one I already put down there. It's pretty shimmery, but I just want to add a little bit more of the peach and use all the shadows from this palette. So before we do mascara and stuff, I'm going to take my hair down, which might be a mistake, but that's okay. That's basically the eye look is completed. So we're just going to move on and do the face. I already have my base done and my eyebrows done, obviously, so we're going to move on to contour. So I recently picked up the Sephora brand contour palette, and I've really been liking it. I take mainly this middle shade here with a little bit of this one, and I'm using it on this big e.l.f. complexion brush, which kind of has a paddle shape to it, which I've been liking. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I kind of pinch it at first to get my contour more precise, and then I'm gonna just blend it out nice and loosely. Okay, so then for bronzer, I actually just have been using the same brush lately, and I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution London Vivid Baked Bronzer in the shade Golden Days. It's kind of got a satin finish. I really have been liking this. I went to the States for Black Friday months ago now, but I went to Ulta for the first time, and it was super exciting, and I picked up some Makeup Revolution products. Okay, so then before I go in with my other highlighter, I've been liking to do my blush first. So I'm going to be using my favorite peachy colored blush today. I think that this blush is perfect with this look. It is the Milani Baked Powder Blush in Luminoso. So many people talk about this online. It looks like this here. Such a pretty color. So I have an angled blush brush from BH Cosmetics, and I kind of pat that around in it. Make sure I don't have too much product, and then I'll smile and start on my cheeks and work my way up. Okay, so then finally for highlighter, I'm going to go in with Becca Pearl, which I mentioned before, this one here. I'm going to take a tad bit of Champagne Pop, just because we've got such a golden peachy look going on today. But yeah, mostly Pearl. And this, I really try to focus it on my cheekbones. I bring it in a little bit closer to my eye. I just want to be glowing all the time. Okay, so I'm going to use some of that Urban Decay setting spray now. I like to do this before I do my mascara so that it's okay if some of it gets on my eye. But this Urban Decay, the De-Slicked Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray, I find is really good to the face. It doesn't really mess up any of my makeup. So I'm going to hold this pretty far away and just spray a couple times. Okay, so to highlight the inner corner of my eye, I'm just going to take Becca Pearl again on this little brush that I like to use on my eye, and maybe I'll put that on the brow bone as well. Okay, so we are almost done, but I'm just going to do my mascara now, and I have been combining this sample that I got of the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara. It's got this really skinny wand. And then I've also been using the Rimmel Wonderful mascara. Before you came round, I was heading for a small... Okay, so that's done, and now we're just going to do the lips. So I'm going to start with the Ultra Satin Lip in Likely, and I think I might use one of the other products as well, but we're going to start with this one. Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down. So this is what Likely looks like on its own. I'm really liking this color. I haven't worn it out yet, but this is so perfectly complementary to the eyes. I am obsessed. So that's what this one looks like on its own. Okay, so I kind of let that dry down. Like I said, like they don't dry down matte or anything, but they are quite tacky. It's still pretty tacky, and it's like, it's transfer proof. Yeah, but I really wanted to try the Ultra Glossy Lip. This is in the shade Updo. I thought that this would be a really good neutral base. So yeah, I haven't tried this on my lips at all yet, this formula. So here we go. That is the prettiest peachy lip gloss or lip combination I've ever seen. So you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and seeing me use all... Ooh, use all my new Colourpop products. I really wanted to do a peachy spring look for you guys. I put on this nice lemony colored sweater. So yeah, and if you guys are interested in seeing how I use these products, because they're totally different from the other ones, they're totally like purple. So if you're interested in seeing how I would use these in a look, comment down below and I can do a purple tutorial with those products, like more of a sultry kind of spring look. So I really hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you do, and yeah, thanks so much for watching.